Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Cloud and AI Analytics. Hope everyone is doing good. I'm Vignesh and in this video we are going to discuss what is overcapacity and what is undercapacity. So basically these two terms are very crucial and this term will determine the cost and performance of your systems in on-prem and in cloud platforms as well. So without any further delay, let's get started. So the first scenario we will deal with on-prem. So let's assume a scenario where you're getting 100 GBs of volume of data to process and your current setup which involves a small machine and that will take in order to process 1 GB it will take 10 minutes. So think of a scenario where you have to process 100 GBs of data. So it will take a lot of time because you have only one machine and that machine has to process all the data. So you're going to process that data by sacrificing time, but the cost wise it will not take much. So that is what under provisioned is, which means when your demand is very high then your actual capacity of processing the data. And now here comes the next scenario, that is over provision, which is opposite to your previous scenario. So you got the best of all the machines. Let's say like you have hundreds of machines and you will be able to process that 100 GBs of data in a matter of, but what is the catch here? So you have to pay a lot. Basically you have to provision 100 machines, you have to maintain 100 machines, and you have to pay the electricity cost, the maintenance, and all the updates of the software. Everything you have to do it from your own pocket. When the capacity of your machines is very high, then the demand of your processing the data. So that is what under provision and over provision is. And this is a very common scenario, very common challenge in on-prem system. As we discussed in the previous video, we never know, we have to collaborate with multiple teams, or the volume of the data will be 100 times or 1000 times greater than what we are actually used to process. So there are a lot of scenarios in on-prem. We will see how this particular challenge, the cost and the processing power, how it is handled by Google Cloud's BigQuery platform. So as we discussed earlier, Google Cloud's BigQuery is a serverless platform, which means we don't need to manage the infrastructure. We have to just write SQL queries. So Google Cloud platform will take care of the resource. When you're processing higher data, when you're processing 100 GBs of volume of data, the resources are there and Google Cloud will use them. And when we are not processing 100 GBs of data, or ideally you are processing very limited data, then Google Cloud will not use those resources. So scaling is automatic and it depends on the volume of the data your SQL query is going to process. So you have written some complex analytical queries. Google realizes, wow, this is a mega sized query and we have to include lot of virtual machines in order to process this data. And when the query is done, the Google Cloud will ramp all the virtual machines and storage down. And the most important point to note is you only pay for the amount of the data you are processing. Your SQL queries, if it is scanning 1 GBs or 100 GBs or 1 terabytes of data, you are paying only for whatever your SQL query is scanning, not on the electricity, not on the maintenance, or not on the software updates as we discussed in the previous video. So this is how the problem of undercapacity and overcapacity is solved inside Google Cloud Platform. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions, please post that in the comment section. I'll take a look at it and reply to it as soon as possible. Please do like, comment, share and subscribe to Cloud and AI Analytics. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, it's bye from Vignesh. Happy learning.